Some things in life are just naturally harder than others.
Oh shit, here we go again.
You will have a difficult path to the best version of yourself. But what are some of the hardest things that we experience throughout life? What are some of the biggest challenges that we're going to face in life? Well, this video is going to be telling you about the 3 biggest challenges you'll meet in your life. The 3 obstacles I've had to overcome to improve myself, to improve my finances, to improve my body, and to improve my mind. If you are interested in becoming the best version of yourself, well, this is what this channel is all about. My name is Estian and I help people build the best versions of themselves in every facet of their life. If you are ready for this self-improvement journey, feel free to smash that subscribe button and turn on the post notifications bell. Let's get the ball rolling. Now in life, just as we look out into the distance, as you can see here, we can only see so far. There are only certain things that we know with certainty. Our future is uncertain. And in a sense, this uncertainty is what makes a few people very, very nervous.
Look, so the first thing we need to address is that your expectations are going to put pressure on you. If you wake up one day and you decide you want to be your family's first millionaire, you want to be a successful businessman or a successful businesswoman, you compile this business plan and you think to yourself, how am I going to do this? How am I going to find the time? Where am I going to find the willpower and the energy to achieve this goal? This is the pressure that most of us place on ourselves, and indirectly it's one of the worst challenges that we are going to face in our lives, because we'd be working towards that goal and we'd be realizing that, is this worth it? Is this pain and this effort and the time I put in, is it even worth it? Is this thing even going to work out for me? Now, this is the chance that we have to take. Everything in life is essentially a risk. If you drive out of your driveway and you go to work, that is a risk. There's a risk of you getting in a car accident. There's a risk of you getting hijacked. There's a risk of you getting shot, right? So nothing in life is guaranteed and everything in life is a risk. And if you're not willing to take that risk, your life will remain stagnant. This is something that takes a while to sink in. The fear of failing is true. But at the same time, that doesn't mean you need to be afraid to fail. It doesn't mean you need to be afraid to take that step outside of your comfort zone. But don't place pressure on yourself. Keep your expectations realistic. Keep them ambitious, yes, but keep them realistic. Otherwise, most of us end up putting too much pressure on ourselves and we end up crumbling and folding. In order for you to achieve the best version of yourself, in order for you to achieve that big goal that you're aiming for, small daily steps are what truly count. We talked a little bit about our own expectations when it comes to our dreams and our goals. But another big challenge that you're going to face in life is the expectations of your loved ones. Especially if you're a teenager or you're in your early 20s or mid 20s even. Your parents have certain expectations for you, or they had certain expectations of you that you did not live up to. They're now disappointed in you. You feel angry. You feel sad because you didn't live up to their expectations. And a lot of people, that is what haunts them until the day they set foot in the grave. This is wrong on the part of parents, and I believe that if you truly allow your children to flourish in whatever they love, there's no purpose in forcing someone into a certain career path, into a certain way of life, and they end up miserable at the end of the day. A lot of young people and people in the mid-20s essentially are going through this very struggle with their parents, going through this very struggle with their spouses. People have this certain expectation of how we're supposed to be, of what we're supposed to become. But at the end of the day, you need to be happy. You need to be content with the lifestyle that you're living. You need to be content with the job that you're doing. If you're not content or happy, what's the point of doing it anyway? Listen, I'm not saying be a bum and sit at home. What I am saying is make sure what you're doing today is really making you happy, is really contributing to your personal growth, and is really contributing to the improvement of your skills and your knowledge, because those things someone cannot take away from you. They're always with you. But at the end of the day, it's not your responsibility to live up to someone else's expectations. It's your responsibility to live up to your own. The biggest challenge that you are going to face in this modern era is modern society itself. We have become so childish in our expectations. Traditional values have eroded and pretty much gone away almost completely, especially in the Western world, where we're basically controlled by capitalism. We're basically exposed to the new woke agenda movement. We're exposed to all of this nonsense around us, and it's become pretty hard to stay on track in all of the noise. Social media has flooded our lives with expectations that we need to be the best of the best. We need to be comparing our lives to the best of the best, and if our lives are not like that, our lives completely suck. Do not conform to this societal pressure. Do not conform to the expectations of modern society, and do not conform to modern society's newly found values. If you were raised as a traditional person, remain a traditional person. Do not stray from your roots. Oftentimes, this modern era tries to brainwash people into just conforming to these newly found expectations. So much pressure placed on us to accept everything that is going on, right? While at the same time trying to stay focused on our path. At the end of the day, you need to stick to what you know works. You need to stick to your core values and principles. If you conform to society, you are essentially going to become a shell of a human, right? Because you've sacrificed your own morals and your own values to conform to those of society, and that is why you're not happy. If you remain the person you always were, and you do the things you've always been doing, just better every single day, that's enough reason for a happy life. But if you want to set foot in the pond of the modern society, just know that it might be infested with a few piranhas. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you found value in it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. My name is Estian. I'll see you next time.